Hi everyone, welcome back. We are continuing in Module 3. We are in Topic 1. We are on Lesson 2. We are on page 359 and we're doing the introduction. Our key terms: algebraic expression, coefficient, term, evaluate an algebraic expression. Our learning goals: write algebraic expressions to represent real-world and mathematical situations. Match algebraic and verbal expressions. Identify parts of an algebraic expression using mathematical terms, and evaluate algebraic expressions at specific values of their variables. Our quick review says determine each product, sum, difference, or quotient. Let me zoom in just a little bit. So we have number 1, 1/4, and then we have parentheses and a 28. So remember, when there's two numbers side by side with the parentheses, it means we're multiplying. So 1/4 times 28, you can think of 1/4 of 28. If we thought about it like fractions, we could multiply straight across, and then we would be seeing 28 divided by 4, so our answer is 7. Okay, number 2, 6 plus 14, that's pretty easy. You guys have that, 20. 4 divided by 12, so 4 divided by 12, which reduces to 1/3, which would be 0.3 repeating. And then 13 minus 7 is 6. Okay, excellent. Moving on to the getting started. So if you missed school, we did this as a matching activity. So I actually had the answers already typed up, and I had these typed up on little pieces of cardstock, and kids matched them up. But since you're not at school, we will have to just work through it here. So number 1 and 2 are the ones that confused kids the most today. It was the ones that people got wrong more than any other. So this says 14 more than 6, and this one says 6 more than 14. So if I were to say to you, today I have $8 more than yesterday. So $8 more than yesterday. What would you need to know to figure out how much money I had? Well, you would need to know how much I had yesterday. So you would need to know yesterday's amount. And then what would you do to that? I'm going to abbreviate that. Then you would add 8 to it. So $8 more than yesterday means I start with yesterday's amount and then add 8. So 14 more than 6. So if my amount yesterday, let's say instead of 8, I'm doing 14 more than 6. So if I have $14 more than I did yesterday, and yesterday I had 6, I would have 6 plus the 14. 6 more than 14. So I'm starting with 14, and now I have 6 more than that. 7 less than 13. So less than is subtraction, so we do 13 minus 7. 23 subtracted from 30. So I'm going to do 30 and subtract 23 from that. Number 5, the quotient of 12 divided by 4. So quotient, answer to a division problem. So we have 12 divided by 4. You could also show it like this, 12 divided by 4. And then number 6, we have the quotient of 4 divided by 12. So 4 divided by 12, or 1/4. Some of these should look familiar. It's what we had on the other side. 1/4 of 28. So 1/4. Remember, of is multiply. And we can do 28. You certainly could do 1/4 times 28. Same thing. Two to the 7th power. So the 2 is being raised to the 7th power, so that's my exponent. So my 2 is the base, so 2 to the 7th. And then 7 squared, so 7, and the exponent is the 2. and 10, 2 times the sum of 4 and 6. So the sum of 4 and 6, so we have to have the sum of 4 and 6, and then we're going to multiply that by 2, which you could write it like this, or you can do it like this, which is how it was on the cards. This way is preferred. And we're going to stop there and hop over to another video for activity 1.